I was telling Michelle, many of you know I get 10 letters a day from constituents. And it's a great way for me to keep a pulse on how folks other than the pundits on cable TV are thinking. And I know it's a representative group because sometimes people say, Mr. President, we just love you, and we especially love Michelle. And you're doing such a great job, and thank you. And then there are others who write and say, Mr. President, you're an idiot, and you've ruined this country. And so I know I'm getting a real sampling of American public opinion. Last night, as I was reading through my letters, I'd say about half of them said, Mr. President, why are you always against police? And why aren't you doing enough to deal with these rioters and the violence? And then the other half were with some black folks said, Mr. President, why aren't you doing something about the police? And when are we actually going to get justice? And I understand the nature of that argument because this is a dialogue we've been having for 400 years. And the fact of the matter is that one of the challenges we have in generating a constructive discussion about how to solve these problems is because what people see on television and what they hear on the radio is bereft of context and ignores history. Yes. And so people are just responding as if none of what's represented in this museum ever happened. And that's true for all of us, not just some of us. And so when I imagine children, white, black, Latino, Asian, Native American, wandering through that museum and sitting at that lunch counter and imagining what it would be like to standing on that auction block and then also looking at Shaq's shoes. And Chuck Berry's red Cadillac. My hope is that this complicated, difficult, sometimes harrowing, but I believe ultimately triumphant story will help us talk to each other. And more important, listen to each other. And even more important, see each other. And recognize the common humanity that makes America what it is. So that's a lot of weight to put on one institution. But you can do it. Michelle and I, having taken Michelle's mom and our daughters to see it, we feel confident that it will not just meet expectations, but far exceed them. And it would not have happened without all of you. So you should be very, very proud. Congratulations. God bless. God bless America. Thank you.